This isn't fixing the season so far. It's only our second game of the season. We're facing freaking NC State on the road. What the fuck? Alright, bet. Let's get it.
Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway.
Ooh.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped.
You can't give up 42 points a
The
year.
NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap. This defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet spoon catch is plenty to give him the first down. NC State going up tempo.
Shit.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Gotta tell you, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. To the air. It's McCall. Gets it to the back. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Floating away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Yeah, that's a big gain down the field, and the big fella was wide open. I'll tell you what, nobody around, the defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
They'll try the run. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of first down. Line getting set on second down. Hand off from the gun. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Buys a little time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun. The tight end.
Yeah, go Finley. Hell yeah. Let's go. Ooh.
And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
Our defense might be the reason
On
we
the run from inside his own
play
5.
about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to
Only
be
on
found
one
as he
side,
stopped at
and
the
that's
end.
gonna get 42.
NC
That's
State
what's
sending the offense back onto the field.
now we're
Now they
facing
need to put
again.
something together to
That's
answer
not
that last
25.
score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this
Wow.
offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points down, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Finds a tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Set up for second and short after that completion. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Shit.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Hard running there.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Oh my god.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. NC State will line up with a first and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run the option.
Where are you going?
To the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. You have to imagine we're going to see a bit more of these designed runs as this game goes on.
No doubt. This is a guy that can run and he can throw. So what do? How do I stop it? Do I play pass? Do I play run? I mean, it's very frustrating to try to stop this kind of guy. And you see the explosive capabilities and making it happen on his own.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes some Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He hurled one deep down the left side.
Oh, he's overthrown.
Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. One final play before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
What in the...
And he picks it off in their end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
That is the easiest pick you will ever have in your life. You talk about a pick six. Oh, he returned it, made people miss. Nope. Nice play in the end zone to catch the football, get the pick, put 6 points on the board for this defense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And the Bulldogs will keep this drive going.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this. I'm prepared for it all week. Nice job by the offense getting the first down on 4th and 1.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Crosby. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. It's caught downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big? Yet it's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go deep, press the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Damn.
starting to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Nice job.
What?
Past the sticks
First down?
getting down at the 35. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass.
Oh, my legs swing. My stupid legs swing.
Oh. Even better. A big pickup on that one.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. NC State quick to the line.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
He's got the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. NC State now operating from the red zone. They'll put the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's McCall. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll come out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Davenport. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. From the gun on third down. Looking to scramble.
Ow.
Intercepted.
Dude, oh my God.
Inside the 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, NC State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking for a man, it's Bullock. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense lining up for a first down play. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too.
He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but his offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up, shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. What a catch and run for 6. And they'll try to attack on 2. To throw, it's Bullock. Throwing to the end zone, it's picked off. Past the 50, the 30, the 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
NC State going up tempo.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He wants to pass it on second down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the beatdown has ensued.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, marching down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the...
Discuss. How did the team roll? How many players do we need? Oh. We just got absolutely. We just got cooked. Coleslaw.
Welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium, ready to have a good time. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So Tulsa's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
He'll pull it on the read. Just finds that little crevice and he's still
Here we go with the defense again.
29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Just slithered through the tackle when he's got room to run.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the backfield.
Oh my
He will
goodness.
step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The new set of downs after the completion. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Offense gets set for second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out.
No.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes the grab. It's Presley. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Williams will pass.
What the? Why are you jumping?
Finds a crease at the 20.
I like the tackle,
And they do a
dude.
really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to go for the return. They drag him down to the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football.
He's going for the big play. Caught at the 25. And he's brought down.
All these bad spotters.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
I'm hoping that guy's not a senior, because if that guy's a senior, we're cooked. He's receiver. Hell, he's a senior. Oh my, we're cooked.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough.
Why's he losing shoes? Don't use that receiver.
Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. Going to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
Holy crap.
Second down.
I guess receiver's winning that position, dude.
From the gun, running back on the move. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. After putting up a 3 spots, the kickoff unit set to go. Bringing it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last
I
drive
could only play this defense versus
I couldn't even do
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I could only play this defense versus
Williams looking for a man.
Oh, bound, let's go, what a bound. Keep you at the speed, let's freaking go.
Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Oh, the quick spin move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Damn.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it
He was on that.
Third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Finds his man down the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Oh, best
Step
of
down
those.
after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big
No, I'm starting to like this freshman.
first down. And the Bulldogs
Hoping
look
he
to keep
doesn't
this
find
drive humming. They want to just keep throwing it. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he's got it. Touchdown,
What
Louisiana
a
Tech.
catch.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient
Let's
five-play
get those
scoring
push-ups.
drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts you...
Yo.
You gotta get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call He'll keep
Yes,
it
sir.
himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Setting up the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Oh, my.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes his connection. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air, it's Bullock. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
I didn't even
So
throw them.
close to
I
paying
didn't even
off,
throw
but
them, but I'll
Tech
take
really
it.
had
I was
it in
so
his
close, but
hands.
I
It
didn't
falls
understand.
incomplete. On third down, going up top. They're bringing heat. And
Oh,
this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Makes the catch past the sticks.
oh yeah.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
On second down, just keeps firing.
No.
He was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They'll leave it with him. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. After the run, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Williams will pass. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
Oh my!
They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows?
Damn, bro. Tackle. Boom. Oh my. Damn, bro. Your senior year. 7 points leaving after this year. Oh, this guy's definitely RB1 next year. 94 speed as a freshman.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, damn, he fucked
He's
it.
got it at the 25-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down right there.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Davenport.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted.
Quarterbacks have to really understand spacing. They got to understand I'm near the sideline. I can shade inside of that guy and understand there's not a lot of room outside. He does a really good job of knowing where he is on the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right for the big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose.
Freaking snap,
They
dude.
get to him as he
And
throws.
you still make,
He's got it.
and you still make
That 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. After that completion, move the sticks. It's 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. With the catch, it's Jackson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set for the 2nd half kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. He's He's got great speed. Gets it up to the 37 on the return before he's knocked out of bounds. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right.
Our making on freshman looks so bad. How? How do you not catch? How do you not catch?
Got to the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw. It's Bullock. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter,
where are you running to?
He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And it's frustrating.
We believe that 20-30 lead.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Pressure coming.
Oh,
and they get to him and sack the...
right. Roll the... Where are you run? What? Hold on. You're on the slant. Why are you... What? You're on the slant.
Short fields make successful offenses. Just what they want here. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Powers through the defender. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Yes. No.
He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Coming at, he lost one down the sideline. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to